welcome to There's Some Ideas Bastards. I'm Mark Storrs, and with me as always is
Chris.
And
Rob Morphy.
So 4 months ago we did a video reaction.
That long ago.
For the trailer, for the original Justice League trailer. Since we've done that video,
no good.
Things have changed in the DC movie landscape.
Zack Snyder, and all our empathies and sympathies go out to him, has had personal tragedies which have made him leave the saga, and he was replaced by, and as sad as the circumstances are under which he was replaced by Joss Whedon, the man who single-handedly, well, not single-handedly, of course we know it was teams and teams of people, but the man who was the tour de force that guided Marvel from the funk that all superhero movies once into the legacy that is. So I think we were all very excited to know that Joss Whedon took over, and he took over filming reshoots for Justice League, which is good news, but on the other hand, so much of it was probably already set in stone.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying replace. It doesn't. I think the movie was pretty much done.
Yeah.
And he just did some.
There is news that the reshoots were extensive and expensive.
Well, expensive goes without saying, with the caliber of actors and
from
everything.
From all reports online, it wasn't just like, let's do a couple of scenes and call it a day. It was let's change a bunch of this. I'm excited. Which, if you bring somebody new on, I understand.
It's bound to happen.
Yeah, and between that trailer and this new one that we're checking out, Wonder Woman came out.
True, and
which kind of changed the game.
That made DC reevaluate everything because they had a critical and financial success, and it made them realize that they can literally play in the big leagues. Until then, they've been AA, AAA, and they barely flirted with the majors except maybe the Chris Nolan films.
We never actually did a proper review video for Wonder Woman just because the review videos that we do don't really get too much traction.
Right.
But I think it's safe to say that y'all liked Wonder Woman.
Well,
Wonder Woman was really good.
If you go back to our podcast, you will hear us talk at length about, how much we enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's definitely...
Is it a flawless film? It is not. It is the best of the current DC crop, head and shoulders, and perfectly cast.
I have it in my top 5 of superhero movies.
Of all time?
Easily in my top 5.
All right. I don't know if it would make that cut for me, but it certainly ranks high in DC. So, here's the point. Joss Whedon's on board. He has done some incredible things from Buffy the Vampire Slayer on. And so now we're going to get to see the first trailer that may well reflect the Whedon-esque influence, which hopefully, almost inevitably, has to be for the better. And even though a lot of it is going to be locked in by what has gone before.
Right.
And so now we're going to get a first taste at how DC is trying to sell us on this new direction of the franchise in general and Justice League specifically.
I don't know what we're going to see.
But then again, we don't really know exactly how much of this is Whedon, but... Let's check it out.
That they're designing it to appeal to this new fan base. I'm just assuming, but it'd be foolish not to.
I guess
we'll find out. We're going to find out right now.
Let's check it out and see what happens. My iPad doesn't shut off. So here we go. This is a Comic-Con trailer. Excuse me.
Well, they know where the bread is buttered. Starting off with
What did you do this weekend, Diana?
Me? Nothing very interesting.
The world remains in mourning after the death of the Superman.
And where's the Gotham Bat? The mass vigilante has been a no-show.
He said the age of heroes would never come again.
It has to.
Getting scared.
We don't have any more time.
Something is coming.
What the fuck was that?
Protect yourself. No lanterns. No Kryptonian. This world will fall.
I like the voice.
Like all the others.
one. This is the days when one's biggest concerns were exploding wind-up penguins.
This is crazy.
That's dope. Apocalypse.
I think we're all gonna die. Each of us, in some ways, held back.
Don't engage alone. We'll do this together.
It's really cool you guys seem ready to do battle and stuff, but I've never done battle. I've just pushed some people and run away.
Pretty dope.
Relax, Alfred. I'll take it from here.
Do I know you?
Superman was a beacon to the world. He didn't just save people. He made them see the best parts of themselves.
All right. I never recognized this world.
We don't have to recognize him. You just have to save it.
You got a paragon into a building?
Still
How many of you are there? Not enough. Do you really think that...
Oh, wow, they really just vanish. Huh? Oh, that's rude.
Jurassic Park.
T-Rex.
Yep. It's gonna be super.
I was gonna say it's gonna be super.
You said you'd come.
Look in his glasses.
Now let's hope you're not too late.
Shit. Why not a tiny eye? I can see anything in his glasses. Jesus Christ, man. Need a fucking microscope. You're like, look, can you see it? No, I can't see it.
No, I happen to see something like if you look in Alfred's glasses, you can see a glowing green, which you may or you may not be able to. All right.
How would he know who Lantern was?
It was on that
Is that
red
what you're
line. I would just want to see if you guys would pick up on it.
No, there was no
A
discernible.
tiny microscope.
It was a thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to end up being Superman.
Anyway,
but
I like about 93% of that trailer.
I
do.
This is a weird
That's
thing.
fair.
No,
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 I
this is a
agree.
weird thing. Is that
About
I watched
93% of that
this
trailer.
and I was almost like, shit. This is completely different from what I saw
that is
4
nothing
months
even
ago.
remotely close to.
No, that shows rethinking from the top. Like
Yeah,
the people
that-
in charge are
yeah.
not going for the snarmy '80s one-liners and all of the cheddar dicking that marred the first couple of Justice League trailers.
Like
This
that
is,
actually looks really good.
because what they're doing is
And-
emulating Marvel, and let's be honest.
I mean, like
that
you said, like
that was an Avengers trailer.
98%. That's like, that's kind of what I wanted to see the first time around.
Had this been the first trailer for Justice League, I would be legitimately excited.
Yeah.
Might be strong, but I would be like, oh shit,
Yeah,
they
no,
might have gotten
that's-
this right.
Yeah, I'd watched this before we actually did the video. Just out of
Cheater.
I cheated out of curiosity, but I was legit like, fuck, this is different. Like,
well, yeah, it's
this
better.
kind of shows a different.
But here's the thing: before we all get too excited, any good trailer artisan, the best editors in the business make trailers. They can make anything. They can make Casablanca,
Oh, I know.
look like
I know.
Age of Ultron. They
So-
can change whatever they want.
Well,
I completely hear you.
And this was all straight action for the most part.
So, what did you like about this?
All right, what I liked about it is they were smart enough to feature Wonder Woman, and that makes just perfect sense considering what a phenomenon she is. What I liked about it was Steppenwolf. He was presented in an interesting way. He looked good. I mean, he looks Asgardian, to be honest, but that's okay. That's what the character looks like. But it seems like he is the best of the big villains that DC has dealt with so far. I really like that. There wasn't a lot of crappy one-liners from Aquaman, a few, but nothing to really bring it down.
Those are all the demerits for me.
The Themyscirian sequence looks pretty interesting, where he lands down, and of course the ride of the Valkyries in Ragnarok look amazing, but the ride of the Amazonians is pretty dope.
Dude, that's I saw that and was like, dude, they're doing it. They're hitting the battlefield.
But you got to wonder just
towards Steppenwolf. You saw the mother box activate.
That's true, and I do love and the scene's on Apocalypse.
It's boom.
I've always wanted to see Apocalypse, and that looks pretty
how do you
awesome.
not? You have to want to see Apocalypse.
And Parademons are dope.
Right.
There's a lot to like about it, but the thing is, because it was an action-driven trailer and not a story-driven trailer, the fact is they couldn't rewrite the entire script. No matter how extensive and expensive the reshoots are, it is still going to be steeped in the kind of tone that was Man of Steel 1, Bats v Supes.
Reshoots doesn't necessarily mean...
I don't know, man.
Extra. If it's a reshoot, that means they could
be taking
easily
stuff out.
cut out and done something better.
If Joss Whedon comes on, he's going to look at it and be like, okay, this is what I have to make this movie be. This is what I have. This is what I can shoot.
But it's still an investment. What both you guys are saying is right, absolutely.
No,
but when
I
you've got this much in the can and you spent this many millions of dollars, there's only so much they're going to do. We can't really know what Joss Whedon is going to do for DC until Batgirl. Period. We can't.
You got to think after Wonder Woman, at this point, they might not care how much they put into it. They want the end product.
It's a reboot.
They want
Wonder
the end
Woman
product.
was a legit success across the board.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
It was straight ahead like what they needed to do. So you can't have anything after Wonder Woman not hit that bar.
Yeah,
but this movie was already made. So there's only so many improvements you can make.
I think this is a step in the right direction. I'm excited about it.
Well, it clearly is.
I'm not excited about it, but I'm happy about
Chris,
this
are you
shit.
excited about this?
I'm cautiously optimistic about what
so
they're going to do
excited,
with it.
not excited, cautiously optimistic.
I'm with Chris.
It's kind of
We're
the way we
cautiously
normally
optimistic.
roll.
Yeah.
I think if the first trailer we saw compared to this, that's a good progress. That's some good progress. That's some really good progress.
There's no way it can't be worse than Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, or Suicide Squad.
Yeah, no,
It can't be.
this is definitely. That's what I'm saying.
Speaking for people who didn't really like those movies.
I think this is going to hit the level of Wonder Woman. I think that with the changes that they're making, they know what they have to do. They're not going to be shy about spending the money. They got the guy. There's no way they're not going to do it. They have to.
All he said was just pure optimism.
Well, yeah, of course, because I don't want to.
I don't think it will.
I don't want to see this thing shit the bucket because
well, there's a lot of people.
Be financially successful.
I prefer
the
the
script
Justice
is
League
not going to be
Avengers.
nearly as good as Wonder. It's not going to be as good as an all-around movie as Wonder Woman. I don't think it's going to be.
I will say I want to be wrong about this. I want to come on here and eat crow and be like, I was dead up wrong. They nailed it.
All right.
I love
if the movie's that.
good movies. Yeah.
Right.
If that happens, I will
trailer,
be the first to own it.
Yeah.
I don't anticipate that happening.
So there you have it. That was extensive.
Is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, there you have it. Thanks for joining us, Dan. I'm talking to you soon.
Green Lantern.
I really want to fucking see a Green Lantern.
I know.
Really bad.
I just doesn't. That doesn't make sense. Look, Alfred,
They haven't
all
done it
people,
right.
like, why would Hal Jordan
It's gotta be
walk
It was on
walk
the
into
internet. They
fucking-
said, look at his glasses. There's a green glow. I was like, oh,
No,
that's kind of a cool
it's
idea.
Supes.
It's probably
gotta
Superman.
be Supes.
I just wanted to see what you guys thought of it. There you go.
We didn't see
It's
it.
got. We know Supes is in the movie, so why would it be GL?
I don't know. Maybe
Anyone.
GL. You never
I'd be hoping it is, but it's
Says
Supes.
no lanterns, no Kryptonians.
Only at the beginning.
Spoken.
Oh, no
True.
lanterns for
Spoken.
old men.
See ya.
Oh, God.
My